The Sixers wrapped up training camp here on day 5 in the Bahamas, and Joel Embiid could not miss. We finally get some footage of him draining three-pointers. Also, we hear from Coach Nick Nurse on the biggest winners of training camp. Who should we be buying our stock in right now? And one young Sixers player said something about Joel Embiid that we have never heard during his entire career. We'll talk about it all, but of course, welcome into Philly Take with RB. Do me a favor, if you enjoy this video, go down below, hit that red subscribe button, be sure to like the video and share it around as well. I appreciate everybody who has stayed tuned in during this entire training camp. It's been a lot of fun. Preseason coming up this week. The season is quickly approaching. We will have the coverage for you all season long. Wanted to give some updates today from day 5. I know there's a Phillies playoff game. It's a Saturday. A lot going on, but some interesting things coming out today. We started off with a clip from Joel Embiid, I guess, doing a photo shoot yesterday. And again, it proves to me how amazing this guy is, obviously on the court, but just the personality. They're telling him to pose for a picture, and he says, screw it. I'm going to start doing my suck it celebration. Joel Embiid is awesome, man. I mean, this guy, how can you hate this guy? How do people hate this guy? This is what he is going to do. This is a visual representation of what he is going to do to these franchises this season. Shout out to Joel Embiid. We also have some footage here today. Once again, shout out to all the great reporters here in the Bahamas. The last day, we have Drummond getting some free throws up. That's right. We saw Drummond knocking down threes the other day. Now he's working on his free throw. Dre knows he has to continue to adapt his game to stay relevant in the modern era, and it's good to see him putting some reps in here at Sixers training camp. There's Joel Embiid as well. Love how these guys are supporting each other. We also have Reggie Jackson and Drummond getting some shots up together. Drummond talked highly about Reggie Jackson during their time in Detroit. Former teammates, great friends. Glad to have some of these vets on the squad. So shout out to these guys, man. But really, most importantly, we hear about the winners of training camp so far. If I had to ask you, Sixer Nation, let me know down in the comment section right now, who do you think's the biggest winner of camp? In my opinion, it has to be Jared McCain and Tyrese Maxey. But we're going to hear what Nick Nurse had to say about the biggest winners at camp.
So I just, again, think super positive on a lot of them. I was Drummond was impressive. Just again, energy and work rate rise. I mean, I've kind of gone through some. Caleb's explosive and a really good teammate. You know, Paul George looked good. Again, even Kelly, I give Kelly almost feels like a new guy. You know, he's such a different place in his career right now. It feels like that he was very good. McCain was excellent. Eric Gordon was as advertised. I think he really made a lot of shots, and he knows how to play. Kyle was very good. So I don't know. We'd go on and on. It was a really pilot. There's like. Almost couldn't sit here and say to you, oh my God, this guy's in trouble, or I'm really worried about this, or this guy didn't show enough, even down to the blue coat guys that we know are going to be blue coats. They're doing what they could do at a high level, and they work really hard. Interesting.
He says we know some guys are already going to be blue coats, but look, he names out several guys here: Drummond, Caleb Martin, PG, Kelly Oubre. I liked how he said that Oubre's in a different place in his career, and he almost looks like a new guy. You know, he comes in knowing that, again, Kelly's not going to have to be one of the top options on this team. Just maximizing your role, doing the little things that can help this team win, and just embrace, your contributions, right? You don't have to go over the moon. You don't have to do everything. That's what this team is going to have to learn very quickly. How they gel, how they build that chemistry is you got to let Joel, Tyrese, and PG do their thing, and you got to find a way to mold yourself in around them. So, big statement there from Nick Nurse. Jared McCain, like I said, is the biggest winner for me all week long. Every single day, we have talked about McCain. We have heard Nurse and some of the other guys say, like, this guy has looked the best at camp, whether it's hitting shots or maybe his attitude, his personality, whatever it is. Jared McCain is making an impact on this team. We have not heard that about a Sixers rookie in a long time, especially a first-round pick. So I love how he's already embedding himself into this team. I was surprised to hear Eric Gordon and Kyle Lowry. Lowry, we still have not seen anything. So maybe he's just automatic on the team. Maybe he's starting. I don't even know. But I have not seen one clip all week of Kyle Lowry. So you let me know what's going on there. And then Eric Gordon, he said, was as advertised. And he just, again, talked everybody up. Didn't really say a guy's in trouble or played bad. So right now, like I said yesterday, the vibes are so high on this team, the highest that I've seen in a very long time. Shout out to Coach Nick Nurse and the great job that he's doing so far. Now, I want to talk about Joel Embiid because all week we've just gotten little things here and there, free throws, he's in Uggs. But today we finally got to see Joel knocking down some shots, and I know they're load managing him, which is the right thing. Probably won't play in the preseason. So here's all we got for the next several weeks, and we have Joel Embiid knocking down some threes from the corner. He's got a little bit of a quicker release, in my opinion. Quick trigger. I love it. Like, the shot just looks really seamless right now. Looks very smooth. The reps, man. Joel Embiid, obviously we know what he can do inside the paint. We know how much of a menace he is. But, last year, Joel Embiid shot pretty well from three. The last couple years, he shot well on spot-up threes. If he can continue to get better, the question is, how do you guard him, right? Last year, he adds all these dribble moves to his bag, and he's pretty much a guard out there in a center's body. You already can't guard him. And, if PG or Maxey can take over, drive to the lane, and draw a couple and kick out, and Joel Embiid is this automatic, then what? There's no way to guard him. That's simply what it is. Sometimes you go into an opponent's arena and you just say, yeah, we can't guard him. Let's try to limit him, but we can't guard him. Sixers have too many options. Here's another angle of Joel knocking down some shots today. Shout out to the Sixers page. Just a beautiful jump shot, man. If you go back to 2014, 2015, and look at this guy's jump shot compared to now, obviously a lot of these bigs in the modern era have had to, transition their games. Joel's done it in every way. I really think he's destined to have another MVP-like season. Obviously, the main concern is keeping him healthy, and I'm fine with him sitting out certain games and load managing. Now he has another capable backup in Andre Drummond that can actually start and win games. But it's great to see, man. Joel Embiid putting in extra work with a great shooting workout after the Sixers wrapped up in the Bahamas. Just a little bit more footage of that three ball. They're still practicing here. Are they going to have a wedding today or a dance or what? They got to do something nice in this place before they come back to Philly. Joel getting that range on, man. It's going to be something special this season. And then we have a little footage of Joel down in the block working on his left-hand post hooks, a little push shot there. And the coolest thing is that Maxey's over there rebounding for him. That just shows me the little things. Obviously, their relationship is great, but, just for Maxey to be one of the guys on this team and he's out there just rebounding, having fun, joking with Embiid, you could just see how great their relationship is. So really nice to see. Joel Embiid's already pretty much mastered this. Obviously, he can improve a bit on the left hand, but he's just working on every part of his game. And don't forget the defensive side of the ball as well. Now, Ricky Counts IV said something about Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey's relationship. He said, quote, "Their friendship is beautiful. I've never heard something so amazing, so poetic from an NBA player. Their friendship is beautiful. It's nice. It works, We've never heard that in Joel Embiid's career. We've heard a lot of good things, but it's also always been a work in progress. Simmons and Embiid were a work in progress. Embiid and Harden were a work in progress. It fits perfectly. It's natural with Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. So it's good to see that the other players on the team also notice it as well. Those two have said a lot of nice things about each other, and they work together well on the floor. Now, KJ Martin revealed that he actually hired a shooting coach this summer and works to add a consistent three-point shot. So he's trying to develop his game. Obviously, he still might end up being a trade chip, but if KJ can knock down shots, could he emerge as the potential starting power forward of this team at some point? We didn't hear KJ out of Nurse's mouth. We didn't hear Yabu, which I was a little bit surprised. We heard Caleb Martin, so he's probably going to be the guy on day one if I had to guess. But can KJ Martin actually have a role in this team? If he can knock down a shot, it changes everything. I like the fact that these guys, even though they got paid, are still motivated to get better. The Sixers are going to need all of it. And we'll end it off with Jared McCain because, in my opinion, he won training camp. A little bit of mic'd up footage.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How are we doing today? Good. KJ, I'm the feds. I'm the feds today. Need a headband. see Reggie in the forest fighting the grizzly bear, help the bear. If you see Maxey in the forest with a grizzly bear, you gotta help Maxey. Eagle, eagle, I'm here. That's it. That's called being present. You're real present. Yes, sir. Knock down, Ricky.
Not McCain hitting him with the yes, sir. I might have had a little bit of an impact on McCain at Summer League, man. He might have watched the show.
Yo, Maxey, it's the orange circle. It's the orange circle you try to get it in.
He's talking smack to Maxey. I like this guy, man. I really like this guy. Great player, and he definitely left a really good impression on a lot of people, and that's probably why he's joking around. He's cracking on the vets. Hey, Maxey, you got to get it in the circle. Look, man, sometimes these guys come in shy and timid. He's ready to play. Shout out to Jared McCain. What a week for him, and what a week for the 76ers. That's all I got on this one. Thank you to everybody who tuned in during training camp. Preseason on the way. Give me your thoughts down below in the comment section. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That being said, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.